Welcome back to Jose's Corner, where we tackle all the episodes of Steven Universe, or at least the latest episodes that I've missed. The last episode for Steven Bomb is called Friendship. 2 words. Now this episode really focuses on tracking down Peridot. Pearl is really trying to overcompensate for the fact that she lied to Garnet and the rest of the team. She's trying to show off and she's trying to make up for everything she's done, but she keeps messing up along the way. I gotta say, I don't know if Rebecca or any of the other writers are trying to throw in a nod to Uncle Grandpa, but right as they teleport in front of Peridot, Steven comes, "Good morning!" It's a fun nod to the fact that they had a mix uncanon episode. But Peridot is trying to reconstruct one of the portals to take her off-world. So it really shows the conviction that Peridot is really trying to get off. But every step of the way, Pearl keeps messing up. And it really shows that she's not really fully there at any time throughout this whole episode. And it's only because that wall between Garnet and her. I must say, Steven has really gotten control of his abilities. He pops up his shield to block one of the incoming boulders that Peridot ends up dropping on them. Then he pulls a Captain America and flings the shield all the way to Peridot's face. It's really cool. Ultimately, it's Pearl that lets Peridot get away after she bumps into Garnet when they're trying to catch Peridot, leaving Peridot to get into her helicopter mode and fly away. Now, as the episode progresses, we get a look into one of the ships that some of the gems came off planet. Before the teleporters were even created on Earth, off-world gems had to get to the planet in the first place, so they came on these ships. A little nod to the past, and that's pretty cool. It's really decrepit, so Peridot ends up using this to trap the gems. But once again, we have Steven saving the day. He ends up bringing his shield and extends it over them, and they end up escaping. So it's the 3rd time he brings up his shield in one day. So it's pretty cool to see how he's really maturing in his abilities and gaining more stamina. Even though he was really exhausted at the end of it, he was still able to bring up his shield for a 3rd time. So after they escape from the death trap, Garnet and Pearl gets trapped, giving them a perfect opportunity to talk about things. And they do. They make up and they form Sardonyx again to escape their prison. Soon they find the mission control room where Peridot is controlling everything. They engage on her and Steven grabs on Peridot's leg before she can escape into the hole that she created in the roof. Unfortunately, even though the other gems hold on to Steven to pull her down, she detaches her leg and gets away. Either way, the relationship between Garnet and Pearl has healed significantly more than the previous episodes, leaving the crystal gems together once again. So overall, this episode gives a nice conclusion to the Garnet-Pearl arc that has been happening for the last week. And even though the relationship isn't fully fixed, it's nice to see that they've come to terms with what has happened. And then there was this line that Pearl said. She goes, "I'm just a pearl. I'm useless on my own." There has been fan theories going around that there are multiple types of gems and even recreations of the same gem. So maybe Pearl is in her own race of pearls, not too different from each other, but still a different type of gem. And they're related closely together since they're pearls. So she might just be one of the lower class pearls where she's not a fighter, you know, because maybe pearls aren't fighters. And now that she's been on Earth and she made this relationship with Rose and the rest of the gems, that she became this fighter and just a pearl that really needs someone else to bank off of and become powerful with someone else because she feels that alone she's just nothing. She's just a pearl. Last but not least, on the map that Pearl brought up while they were tracking Peridot with her ship, the map looks oddly familiar to what our map looks like, which gives a lot more context to what's happening in this world and if this is just a fantasy world or if it's closely connected to our Earth. And the location that she went to was South America, so it's pretty cool to see that the geography in their world is the same geography in our world, and the distance that they travel with the teleporters is just immense. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's the end of this week's Steven Bomb, and I hope you guys liked what I had to say, my theories, and you know, just the summary of each episode. Well, that's it for this week's Jose's Corner. I hope you guys enjoyed my thoughts and synopsis on the episodes that happened last week. Initially, I wanted this to be a reaction episode. For each new episode, I was gonna give a reaction and just watch it while you guys looked upon it, but unfortunately, I got on my equipment late. But I hope you guys liked the format that I brought up to you, and hopefully I'll be able to do reaction videos in the future. That's it for this week, and until the next Steven Bomb episodes, I'll catch you guys later.